Hello everybody! Welcome to my first St. Jude stream. I'm sorry, I was supposed to be on a little earlier, but I had a last minute appointment I couldn't cancel, so I had to reschedule everything. In any case, we'll start off kind of simple here. We're doing just a little bit of Minecraft to get us in the mood, get things rolling. And just going to do this for a few minutes, maybe no more than 10-15 minutes at most, and then I'm going to move on to a game I've actually never played before. The other game is called Memoria. It's sort of a throwback to the old point-and-click adventures. I don't know a whole lot about it. I just know it looked good, and I needed something that wasn't M-rated for this stream, and about all I have that's not M-rated was Minecraft. So I figured I would move on to something, something I'd never played before. So you guys get the same experience as me, starting it up from new. As you can see in Minecraft right now, just kind of smelting some cobblestone into regular stone. I already went ahead and did iron and all this fun stuff. I did the redstone and all that. I've been building a rail because I got this really long tunnel underground. And, well, that is just about done. Once that's done, I'll take in a little tour of my mine here. But, in the meantime, this is going to be another minute or so before that's done. But, gotta change this title here. Moment we're doing Minecraft. There we go. But in any case, what do we got going on here? Oh, all out of stone. Alrighty. I'll go ahead and let those flames die down. We'll stick this in here. Let me go put a couple things back in the other chest. Block of coal. I got quite a bit of that. Got there. Alrighty. Well, that's. Oh, I got to put the iron in there too. Kind of building up a little bit of a stockpile of iron. I had a whole lot more, but then I went and made all these rails, and that ate up a lot of it. But in any case, I have to apologize about the windows here. I'm not sure how to resize the little webcam window, so it's kind of stuck at this size for now. Once I figure that out, I'll go ahead and I'll do it, but Memoria is going to fill up my whole screen, so I'm going to have my webcam off while I'm playing that one. But for now, we're doing Minecraft, as I said. Got these nice little spiral staircases. Go all the way down here. It's a long way down. I actually mined this all the way down to the bedrock. Anybody that watched some of my previous streams of somebody sort of tinkering around hacking away at this, but as you can see, all that odd looking stone down there below, that's all bedrock with, well, a few exceptions, like a couple spots of just regular stone left, but wasn't really anything left to mine down here. I'll take you on down here so you can see what bedrock looks like up close. Here we go. So I'm not sure why they do this. They do the little puffs of smoke or something here. Oh, by the way, if you can hear a humming sound, that's actually my fan. It's a little warm here, so I had to turn the fan on in order to keep cool so I can keep playing this. But anyways, this is what bedrock looks like up close. And we got these nice little casual steps going all the way up and curving that way, going around and around and around, and all the way up there, right where my crosshair is sitting right now, is the floor that I was on when I was smelting the stone. But anyways, got all these little torches down here to light this up. It's lit up pretty good. And you got all this stuff here. Now, I've had a lot of bad luck with lava in this game. I had a whole lot more stuff. My level was higher. Honestly, had better armor too, but I kept falling into lava and losing it, and I lost a whole bunch of gold and some diamond and iron and all that fun stuff. But anyways, my goal in here was really just to mine all the way to the bedrock, get all the materials I could. Now, of course, I could mine out any one of these walls and keep going, but really the area is unlimited. Let's finish this here. There we go. But yeah, on the PC here, the Minecraft is essentially unlimited. Limitless. There's no borders. So to keep mining out the walls would be kind of pointless. Basically, I would end up mining until I hit water, and that'd be it. But in any case, that was the original mine in this playthrough. I've done several. I had one other one that was a whole lot bigger than this, but I kind of got bored with that. Started doing different stuff here. So what we got set up here is we got a little block that stops the minecart. This track right underneath is just an ordinary non-powered track. So when the cart comes off, it hits that and it just stops. If you do one of these powered, there we go. If you do one of these powered tracks all the way up to that, it'll roll on up here, hit that, and because it's powered, it'll bounce back and go right back down the line. I had that happen a couple times, and yeah, it's annoying. But in any case, these right here are the powered rails. This is what gets the cart going. I tried attaching a switch to turn it on and off, and couldn't quite get that to work. No! As I pushed the cart on down the line. Get back there, you jerk. Back. There we go. In any case, this is the mine shaft. I started going this way. Decided I'm going to mine all the way this way. Take detours whenever I see a mineral deposit or a coal or something like that. But this is going to go all the way out until I break through and hit the ocean. And when water starts flooding in, I will block it off, and that'll be the end of this mine. And I'll take one of my little side branches and alter the track to go that way and keep going. I just like mining. Anyways, get in the cart, hit forward as soon as I hit those power tracks. I am not touching the keyboard at all now. This is my really long, in-depth mine. You can see all the different materials on the side. Whenever you see, so here's an area that I went through before, but whenever you see cobblestone, like on the floors or in the walls, that's an area that I mined through and then decided to block back up to try and keep this, a workable shaft. Basically so I wouldn't fall through or hit something that would hurt me. But the key I found out anyways on these powered tracks is what you do is you lay down your redstone block, put the power track on top of that, and it always has power then. And then you count out 37 normal tracks, and then on 38 you put down a redstone and a powered track again. And what that does is just as the cart starts to slow down, it hits that and keeps going. So it essentially stays at constant speed throughout the whole thing. But anyways, you can see I did quite a bit of work here. And we are coming up on the wall! Ah! Boop! Stop. And that is the mine. Now all I've been doing here is just mining straight back. Just going to do this here. Mining out. And what I generally do is I don't know why the cart bounced back, but generally do is just sort of mine out a layer like this. Get underneath here, mine straight up as far as I can. And then do that for all three spaces across. Now, if I had done that and anywhere along here I had seen a mineral deposit or a coal or even gravel, sometimes I'll take a detour for gravel because you get flint out of that. And I'll explore and mine that out until I hit regular stone again, and then I'll just go back and start this all up over again. But in any case, This is not the exciting part of the game, I know that. Oh, see, right there we go. That is iron. Doesn't look much like iron, but once you smelt it, it gets that nice silvery color. I'll take care of that once I cleared all this out. Alright, and once I've done that, substitute one of these spots. I didn't notice I had picked up gravel, but I try to leave down like gravel or dirt for these little things, because then you're not using a tool. If you use a tool, you know, if you build this with cobblestone or whatever, these little pillars here, oh, sorry, a little hair, but if you build these pillars with cobblestone or metal of any kind, you have to turn around and use one of your pickaxes to mine it back down to the floor, or just leave the pillar there. In any case, you know, I don't like doing that because it uses up a tool and then you got to turn around and make another one. But if you make it out of gravel, dirt, sand, something like that, you can just, anything will mine it, and it costs you nothing. Now, the downside to gravel and sand is they're affected by gravity. So, like you see here, this is, what, 3 high? Yeah, 3 high. If I were to mine out this bottom one, see, the whole stack falls. So you got that. But if you do use stone, basically stone and dirt, you're okay. It's weird. Sand falls with gravity just like the gravel, but dirt does not. It stays put. So, you know, you could take like this, like I got stone in here. Dirt acts kind of like stone, except you can break it apart with your bare hands. The stone, you see, if I put this up here, stays put, doesn't go anywhere. If I were to take and put the gravel there, it falls. But, and then, like I said, the stone, you have to break it apart like that. You can do it with your bare hands, but if you do, you just destroy the stone. You can't mine it. You can't take it as a resource. So I prefer not to do that. But in any case, you can mine out your iron ore. And sometimes it'll continue along the walls or up into the ceiling, but in this case it was just those 2 blocks. And then you just use your bare hands to break the gravel down. Get that one too while I'm at it. And that's that. Now, do that there. Got this really long thing. I was, earlier today I was playing this just for fun. And I got to a spot where I was digging out a whole bunch of gravel, and I was hearing cows moo and chickens clucking. So I knew I was near the surface, but every direction I dug in, nothing. It just kept going. So I don't know how close I was, or if the sound was just carrying for some weird reason. But didn't break through. I thought it was close when I hit a whole bunch of dirt, but then the dirt just turned back into stone, and I kept going. So I guess it wasn't all that close. But, let's see here. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep going on this, because go through a whole set of picks can take over a half hour sometimes. And I don't think anybody wants to sit here and just watch me mine stone for a half an hour. It can get kind of boring. One of these streams, though, if I do Minecraft again, I'm going to do some construction here. I got plans. I got this really long bridge that I built out over the ocean, because when I first spawned, it spawned me at the top of a tree. So I had to drop off the tree and fall about 50 feet to the ground. Took a chunk of damage. And when I explored where I was on an island out in the middle of the ocean. No land anywhere in sight, not even any other islands. So I just decided to heck with it. Let's build a bridge. Take that bridge all the way across the ocean until I hit the mainland. Well, this mine that I'm doing right now is under the mainland, so I made it. It took a really long time, several weeks of building in-game, just because I was only building for, you know, maybe an hour or 2 at a time. But, eventually, a little itch, but, I eventually did get here, and I had to go across half the continent to find a good location, because the majority of this continent I'm on is actually desert. At least the part that the bridge ended up at was a whole lot of desert, so there was lots of cactus, a whole lot of sand if I wanted to make glass or sandstone, but I really wanted to explore and do more. And where I was, there were no trees or anything like that, no animals to speak of, so I kept going. And I found cows and sheep and some real sparse grasslands, so I decided, why not? I put my house right at the top of one of the little sand dunes and mined down, and that's where we are now. As we are, I think we're actually under the grasslands at this point, because I don't think the desert stretches as far out from the house, but basically I built it on the sand dune, and the sand dune was right at the edge of the desert, and there were grasslands right by that, and it went from sand to like real dried sparse grassland, and then from that to real lush green fields. So I was in a good location, I think, and it's probably getting kind of dark and hard to see here, so it's getting just about time to put another torch in. Basically mine until it gets difficult to see, and then I stick a torch up on the wall. But anyways, I don't think we're even under the house anymore. My house is nowhere near this big, so we are definitely way underneath the fields somewhere. Yeah, that's another tip. You do not want... You can use your pickaxe to mine sand and dirt and gravel, but you don't want to do that because it wastes the tool. Every time you mine out a block, it takes a use off the tool. So if you can mine it with your bare hands or with, any other item in your hand, do it. That way you don't have to make as many tools when you play the game. It's the same if you're chopping down grass. There's no real benefit to using a tool while cutting grass, or breaking up sugar cane, or getting a cactus or something like that, or picking flowers. Any of that you can do barehanded. So you're really better off doing that, because like I said before, you don't want to use up your tools, because your tools, now there's tons of cobblestone if you're mining, so there's no harm in making a tool out of cobblestone. But I mean, if you can get the stuff barehanded, why use the tool? It saves you a lot of hassle. You don't have to make as many of them. It's just all around more convenient that way. But in any case, let's see here. I'll go a little bit longer on this. I kind of get hooked into mining once I get going on this. As you can see, right now I've actually got a torch in my hand doing this. Doesn't really matter. But if you want the stone, you switch into your pickaxe and do that. Now, of course, different materials are going to mine at different rates. Wood, you can actually make wooden pickaxes, like completely out of wood. And you can do that and they work, but wood is only capable of mining stone. It cannot mine any other material as far as I know. So, general rule of thumb with a pickaxe is it can only mine the materials one notch higher in durability. So wood can only go as far as mining stone. A stone pickaxe can mine stone, of course. It can mine, as you saw earlier, it can mine iron like that block is. It can also mine what they call lapis lazuli. It's this blue stone that's really just used as a dye as far as I've been able to tell. I don't think it really has any other uses, unless you want to just make a decorative block out of it and put it somewhere. Anyways, after stone you go on up to iron, and with iron you can mine, of course, stone, iron, the lapis. There's a material called redstone, which is what those powered blocks in my tracks are made out of. You have to have iron to mine redstone or diamond, can be mined with iron. And also, you can mine gold out of it. Now, gold itself, you can make tools out of gold, and gold is actually the fastest tools in the game. You will swing your pickaxe the fastest, and you will blow through material the fastest, but it's also about as soft as the wood as far as the gameplay goes, maybe just a little bit harder. So while it may mine through stuff quicker, it's going to break a whole lot sooner, so you're probably overall not going to get as much mined, but it'll work in a pinch if you don't have any iron left. The gold will work, but the gold is also a lot more rare than the iron, just like in real life. So I try not to ever use the gold for tools. But anyways, and the next step after that would be the diamond. Now, diamond pickaxe will mine literally any material in the game, no matter what you find. If you want to mine it, you can, with the exception of bedrock. That weird sort of striped rock that you saw earlier. You can't mine bedrock at all, actually. That is the end of where you can mine, and I think they did that because they didn't want to figure out the logistics of digging to the center of the earth. They have to worry about what to do with gravity there, what happens once you hit the center, you know? Not to mention, at some point, if it's anything like real life, you're just going to see nothing but a sea of lava eventually. And lava does kill you in this game. I have not been able to find any way to exist in lava without taking massive amounts of damage. Now, of course, the tougher your armor, the longer you can last in it. If you're not wearing any armor, you're dead quicker than you can surface, usually. If you're wearing diamond armor, you might actually be able to survive long enough to get out of the lava and get back up onto land. I've been able to do it with iron armor too, but you've got to be really close to the edge of it if that's happening. It's just like water, except it damages you, so you have to swim in it to get out. Because you know people swim in lava all the time, you know. But in any case, the one other thing that diamond can do is it can mine obsidian. Now, obsidian is basically volcanic glass in real life. In the game, it's similar. It's what happens when lava and water come into contact with each other. And part of that contact will become obsidian. The rest of it will just become cobblestone. I'm not sure why that happens. But in any case, obsidian actually cannot be turned into any weapons. It cannot be turned into any kind of armor. It's a really nice, pretty black decorative block, but it's also really useful for making nether portals. I think that's what they're called. Nether, ether, well, I don't know. But it goes to another dimension, basically. And in there is a dragon that you can fight. I have not wanted to do that yet. I'm just content mining. I'm actually right now in peaceful mode, which turns off all the monster encounters. So right now, I'm just basically exploring. Let's see where this goes. Oop. We need another. There we go. Let's see what happens down here. Put up a torch. Ah, I've been here already. I'm not going to find any useful material. Oh wait, no I haven't. Oh, look at that, we got iron. I thought this is where I'd been before. I guess not. Anyways, this is where I go on my little detours, and this can take a little longer. I hope I got enough torches. Last time I didn't have enough torches to go the full way. I had to try and stumble around through the dark at some point. There we go. And that is what coal looks like. Now, as far as I know, coal cannot be mined by wood, but otherwise every other pit can mine it, no problem. Now, I may be wrong on that. Maybe you can get it with wood. I'm not sure. I've never really tried. But I just figured since it was stone, you really probably can't. But again, don't take my word for that. Let's see here. And another thing, when you mine certain minerals, you get experience. These little glowing orbs that level you up. Now, as far as I know, the only purpose leveling up does is it increases the power of your enchantments when you get to that portion of the game. There actually is magic in this game, which I think is a little bizarre for something so grounded in reality, but, you know. Let's see. Doesn't appear that I can go a whole lot more. I think I've already been this way. Oh, why did I do that? I do believe I have already been this way. Maybe not. Ooh, excuse me, a little itch. Okay. Every time I think I've hit a spot that I've been before, I find something new. That is one cool thing about this game. It is so huge that there's almost no end to the exploring, and I like that. To me, the mining is nice and soothing, kind of therapeutic. The exploring, though, that's the fun part of the game. And that's my last torch. And we got areas that I can't really explore because there's no lighting. I'm going to have to come back to this spot when I have some more torches. But for now, we're going to go ahead and retrieve those. Head back the way I came from, continue on with the regular mining. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, you got to be careful. Falling can do some pretty serious damage in this game. And your armor will lessen the amount of damage you take from the fall. But at a certain point, even diamond armor won't save you. So, you got to be really careful with that. And we're back out into the regular world. Alright, gotta remember that spot. Okay, let's see here. Every once in a while I run into this where there's a gap. I'm gonna just use the cobblestone to block it off. That's what you were seeing earlier. Yeah. This is fun, but this probably makes for some really dull streaming. So I am about done with this part. I'm going to go just a little bit farther. When I hang up my next torch, that's when I'm going to stop. Oh, and we got more iron. Alright. We'll clear this stuff out of the way. Just to make sure. Sorry. I had plenty of sleep. Not sure why I yawned. But, yes, now this does not count. I'm just doing this so I got better visibility of the ore. You want to be really careful because, like, in a case like this where the ore's under your feet, I have run victim to the point where if you mine out directly on your feet, you will fall because obviously your character is governed by gravity, like you can see here. I'm jumping and I fall. But you want to be careful mining these out because I have dug through and fell into lava, and depending on how much you were wearing and what what you've got on, it's entirely possible if you do that you will not get out before you burn to death. So you want to be extra careful with that. Try to mine out at an angle like I did there. That way if it falls out, yeah, you'll end up losing a chunk of the ore into the lava, and when stuff falls into lava, it's gone for good. It does not come back. Even diamond is destroyed by the lava. The weird thing is, so is obsidian. I don't understand that, but I guess you can kind of rationalize that as it just melts back down. But in any case, you mine at an angle. You will lose a block if it falls through, but you know what? It's better to lose that one block and survive than to get that block only to fall in the lava and lose everything anyways. Because when you fall into the lava, it, you know, sometimes some of your stuff will fall out and onto the ground around the lava, but more often than not, you're going to lose everything if you fall into it. So, yeah, you're better off not taking that chance. But in any case, let's see here. That was my roommate leaving. But let's see. Yeah, it is just about that time. This is going to be my last row here. I'm going to hang up the torch, and then I'm going to move on here. So it doesn't look like anybody's in the chat room, so can't really take requests at the moment. But let's see. I try to alternate the sides these are on because it fills in the light gaps a little bit better that way. So since the last torch was over here on this wall, we're going to stick this one right about there. There we go. Let there be light. Finish digging up this little chunk, and then we are done with Minecraft for today. Oh, wow. Look at all that iron up there in the ceiling. Okay, a little bit longer. I'm going to go get all that iron. Alright, let's go get that iron. Let's see. Dirt or gravel for these towers. That way I can just break them down without using up a tool. You can only go so far, and then I got to go, it's over that way a little more. Alright. Now I am directly underneath the iron. That's another thing, you gotta be careful mining out these ceilings, because I have mined up the ceilings only to have a pile of gravel or sand fall on me. And unfortunately, if you have no way out of that, you know, if it falls in and you're in just like a single square wide space, it may crush you to death before you can dig your way out. You gotta be really careful with that too. But anyways, that was our fun little detour. I got my iron. And we'll mine this tower down. Alright, picked up all that. Organize this. So let's try to keep the ores separate, because you can see that iron ore looks a lot like the cobblestone. So you want to make sure you don't get those mixed up. You might end up throwing out the wrong ore. A little bit organizing here. And out there, keep that like that. Okay, well, as I said, that's going to do it for Minecraft for now. Okay, there we are. Okay, so that was Minecraft. Now from there, I'm going to go to this Memoria. Now I am about to shut my webcam off. Like I said, Memoria is going to be a full screen game. So, at least I'm assuming it's full screen. I've never played it. But Once that pops up, I'm going to shut off the webcam so you can see the whole picture. I don't want to miss any details. Now again, I've never played this, so because I've never played this, is going to be a new experience for me and hopefully a new one for you as well. And let's go ahead and get this up. And I will turn this back on once I'm done playing, chat with you for a few more minutes after the game is done. But for now, we'll see here. Beep! I'm still here! Huh. Oop, knocking stuff over. Alright. Let's see, what do we got going on here? Okay. I don't know why I'm not seeing anything. That's kind of strange. But, minute to get this switched over. So you may see a black screen here for a minute. But for now, we're opening up Memoria for the very first time. I just installed it this morning, actually. So let's see what we got going on here. Okay, yeah, that's English. That's what we want. Oh, there you go. Alright. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Now, games with narrative, I don't talk a whole lot during, so...
By the gods, this is a good start. Where did these people set up their tent? If there's nothing around the next bend, I'm turning around.
Now let's get that introduction. It's the kind of point for us to walk there. Okay. Oh yeah, this brings back memories. It was just like the old school Sierra adventure games. Oh, we got a deer running away from us. Tent! There we go. Again, I will not talk when they're talking, so that way you can hear the whole game.
Finally. Hey you, little girl. Giacomo Nauta sent me. I'm here about the riddle. Do you speak Goretti? I'm a friend. Giacomo told you I would come.
He spoke of the hero of Andergast, a strong, courageous and clever man. Not someone I could slice open from head to foot in the blink of an eye.
I am the hero of Andergast.
Can you do magic? Heal things with fairy magic? The way the hero healed the dreams of the Andergastrian was magic?
It wasn't quite like that, but yes, I can repair things magically.
Then prove it. This before me is the flying fortress Kashari. I recreated it from my dreams. But no matter what I do, it keeps tipping over. Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
Piece of cake.
Okay. Alrighty.
A small fortress made of sticks. It keeps tipping over.
Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
How do I do that, I wonder?
No magic necessary here.
Okay. Well, that'll come in handy. Alright, well, let's open up our inventory. Oh, there we go. Repair.
Watch and learn.
Learn that you have a big mouth.
The fortress isn't broken, it's just badly made.
Don't make excuses. Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
Alright, well, let's do a little exploring, see what we can find. Oh, okay. Let's see what we've got in the inventory. We got a bottle, a necklace, and a knife. Maybe I can scoop up some water. Nope. Alright. Try over here. No. Alright. Maybe I can use the necklace to...
Yuri's necklace is special to me. I'd better take care of it.
Okay, so we're not using the necklace for anything.
It's full of exotic cloth and fabrics. Nothing I could use.
Alright, might as well close it. Alright.
A Ptolemaic tent. I've only heard of things like this in stories.
First the fortress, my good man.
My good man? I was never good with kids, but this is the last straw.
Alright, well, we gotta find something that we can use to hold up that fortress. Can't go into the tent. I guess this means I gotta explore a bit. Since there doesn't appear to be anything else here.
You're supposed to do magic, not just recall everything. I have my own knife. First the fortress, then the tent.
Alright.
I'm not going back empty-handed.
How about we go this way then?
I'm not going...
Nope. Something in this clearing. Items and spells, okay. The question is, what can the bottle be used on? Nope, don't put it back. Okay.
Oh, come on. That won't work.
I am at a loss here. It's not a good sign when you're at the beginning
First the fortress, then the tent.
and you can't figure out what to do.
I thought you could repair things.
I can. Just as well as I can break them.
You better not.
Don't worry. The magic only works on fragile objects, not on people.
That doesn't sound very powerful.
It depends on what you make of it.
So, oh, wait a minute. Hey.
What are you doing?
Don't worry. I just want to try something.
Okay. What's starting to take whatever you have to. Don't forget your spells! Alright.
Oh,
May I go in now?
Papa, someone here claiming to be a hero.
Send him in.
That works!
If you are the hero, then you're a bit boring. You remind me more of a stupid, grumpy peasant.
I'm a bird catcher, and I no longer care what others think. I rescued the fairy, and I freed a kingdom. I don't have to prove anything to anyone.
Alright, alright, go in. But watch your back, I'm right behind you.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Ah, hero. How nice. Come, sit. Sit.
Are you fine?
Yes, sit down. Did you find this place all right?
Yeah. I was told that you sell a spell that can permanently change a person's form.
A person's or an animal's, but everything in its time. Tea?
Hold on just a second. I just realized the stream is reading the wrong game. Forgot to edit that. There we go. Alright, back into the game. Yes, please.
All right.
Ah, a man of taste. That's good. Andergast is cold, is it not?
It's all right. But about that spell.
Of course. You understand that permanent physical transformation is a formidable power. It demands a great deal of courage to request such power.
I have my reasons.
I know. Giacomo told me as much. You know my price.
Giacomo said something about a riddle.
Correct. You like riddles, Giron, don't you?
Of course I like riddles. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. You'll carry it with you for a while, twist it and turn it in your mind, and perhaps even despair briefly. But when you finally solve it, the reward will be much sweeter.
Where did you get this riddle anyway?
For more than 3 moons, my daughter and I have both had the same dream every night. It's even more wondrous that this dream tells a true story, a memory from a time 450 years ago, when our world faced its greatest battle. I will now tell you the beginning of the dream. You don't need to know more. And then, the riddle. If you can solve it, you'll receive the power to restore your beloved.
And if not?
Garon, you are the hero of Andergast. Of course you'll solve it. So, are you ready?
Alrighty, let's do this.
I'm ready.
Good. The dream begins, as I said, 450 years ago, in an ancient vault far beneath my home city of Fazar. The powers of darkness threaten the land, and the great and decisive battle is imminent. When one night, a group of heroes enters the tomb of an ancient Mogul mage.
Really nice little throwback type of game. I like this. Well, that was neat. In case you didn't know what game we were playing. Chapter 1.
Prepare yourselves. I shall open the burial chamber now. Are we all here?
All here, for crying out loud.
It could have been worse.
Sure, we could have lost the mute Varkino too, or the dainty princess who can't fight.
Calm yourself, Shahid. You're not the only one whose nerves are frayed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did the princess have to see a little blood? Did it break her tender heart?
Yes, crack. Now you'll have to endure me without one.
Princess Saja, Alric, we must stick together. The legendary mask of Malakar lies within this burial chamber. If we succeed in bringing it to the Holy Army in the Rashtulian War, the battle against the demons will be mere child's play.
If we succeed, and these walls don't swallow us out first.
I'm working as fast as I can.
Work faster.
I can't find the lock. Give me a moment. It has to be here somewhere.
Oh, here we go.
I hope that was the last.
What do we got? Just got a ruby.
They're watching me. A finely worked ornamental arch with swirls and patterns.
Okay.
He's an agile fighter. I don't see a single wound. I've only known him since yesterday, and I already know more about him than he does about me. He knows what this is about, but he's not the strong leader he pretends to be. He's a good warrior, but he doesn't deserve to be told so.
What's this?
It looks like blood. I'm not touching that. It looks sticky and poisonous.
Okay, fair enough.
Now to get the key into the lock, and then the door will be opened.
Where do you see a lock? The door is covered in filth.
What does a princess know about filth?
Enough to know that it can be washed off. That's good news for you, isn't it?
What are you trying to say?
Silence, please. I need quiet.
Alrighty.
Better not.
Oh, here we go.
Stay away from the Guardians, Princess. Even the detached limbs still have some life in them.
Good to know.
Stay away from the Guardians. Even the detached...
Something tells me that's going to come into play later.
He wouldn't like that. He wouldn't like that.
Do you have a death wish? You saw what kind of creatures are running around out there. If this is what the princesses in this country are like, I would hate to see the kings.
Don't worry, you won't. The last Caliph of Fazar was skinned alive 5 moons ago.
Was he a tyrant?
Yes, like every ruler in this city. Besides,
What?
did you see the tattoo on her arm? I believe it's the mark of Malakar. She's a direct descendant.
We brought the great-great-great-great-granddaughter of an accursed Mogul mage monster into his burial chamber. Are you out of your mind?
She's a good person, trust me, and we'll soon meet her.
Alright. I'm just doing a little exploring. I'm going to see if there's any kind of water maybe I can find out here. Or...
The image of the Mogul mage who ruled thousands of years ago and now lies buried here. He looks like a gigantic dwarf. It's said that an ancient being lives in these halls. It has 2 horse legs and an emerald lance, and hunts down every grave robber until the end of his days. If we make it to the battle, that won't be very long. I don't deserve to return, not without the mask.
What is over here?
Skewered by his own torch.
Ouch.
What an unworthy death. He's so big, but we noticed him too late. I can't believe how stupid we were. was a fool, but he had the sense to think of things the rest of us didn't consider. Whatever he has on him could help us. It's hanging just out of reach. I'd rather not.
Alright.
The burial chamber lies behind this. Another guardian. We couldn't kill him, so we had to hack off his legs.
I need that hand, I think.
Stay away from the Guardians, Princess. Even the detached limbs still have some life in them.
Huh. I gotta find some way to get that arm without him noticing that. Don't have any magic, I just have that ruby.
Why did the Fakina people cast you out?
None of your business.
True, your past is your problem alone. All that counts is that you made us safely through the mountains to the army.
I just want my money, and soon.
Mage,
Princess?
why exactly did you choose us as companions?
Who are you talking about in particular?
Can that mercenary over there do anything other than hit things and yell?
That's more than you can do, Poppet.
Alric keeps the monsters at bay. He's a good man.
Will Rathan really accompany us to the end?
Yes. As soon as we're finished here, he'll lead us through the Rashturian wall to the Holy Army. He grew up in those mountains. He knows the way better than any other.
You do know that Farkina's an outcast, don't you?
We have no other choice. We need him.
Okay.
How did a mage like you come to lead a group such as this?
I wanted to join the army in Purim when a nobleman from Fazar told me about the mask. The rest was a question of money and determination.
What was Harun's role?
He was your personal bodyguard. He was supposed to protect you.
Which he did, right up until the end.
I am sorry about him.
He knew the risks. The important thing is that you're still alive.
Did you specifically look for a princess?
No, I sent for a Ptolemene scholar, but those are hard to find in these bloody days. Only a few are able to defend themselves and not fall victim to the marauding bands currently battling for dominance in Fazar.
The streets of Fazar have always been a screaming nightmare.
And thus, it's an even greater miracle that you survived there for so long. You're the outcast heiress of a toppled ruler. I would not have bet my ducats on you.
Enough of that. What do we do next?
We force our way into the burial chamber of the Mogul and steal the Mask of Malakar. Then we take it over the peaks of the Rashturian wall to the Holy Army before they march into battle.
And there we triumph, or perish miserably.
The future of this world is in our hands.
How deep are we?
Only the gods know. Fazar was built up layer by layer on the ruins of older dynasties. Beneath that lay vaults as ancient as the land itself. This burial chamber, for example, was erected 2,000 years ago by the last living Mughal mage, Malakar. It is said he was a grand master of elemental and transformation magic. He could bend ore and earth to his will with the snap of his fingers. These holes were his greatest and last piece of work.
Are you sure that the mask waits behind these walls?
Yes, quite sure. No one knows whether Mughal Malakar obtained the mask, or if he even created it himself. But he was so obsessed with it and its power that he ultimately took it with him to his grave. It's also said that he never succeeded in awakening its true power while he lived.
What does it do?
They say that the wearer of the mask can turn any lost battle indeed any defeat and any loss at all, into an enduring victory.
Why is it called the Holy Army?
The Holy Army is an army of clerics. Only with the holy might of the gods, so it is believed, can we withstand the attacking hordes of demons.
You said the army is advancing over the Rashtulian mountains. Why such a difficult route?
Most of the passes are guarded by the legions of evil. In addition, there's a magical place across the peaks of the Rashtulian wall where they hope to forge a final, crucial alliance. We'll join the army there.
Okay.
How could it come to this? An invasion of evil in our age?
There are always dark times, Princess. But what exactly brought them about no longer matters. The only important thing is that we are prepared to fight. The greatest heroes of our age have gathered to fight the decisive battle in the Gorian desert.
And to go down in history forever.
If we win. Aren't you starting to get tired of prattling?
He's right. We have to continue.
Do you have no more questions?
What's the problem?
The lock is hidden. I can't find it. Some sort of secret mechanism. Perhaps an objectum disparatic.
Whatever it may be, you have to open it.
What did you call me before?
Shabib, that's Tulamedia for little boy.
Without me, you'd be long dead.
Please, no quarrels.
She started it.
Alright. Well, that's pretty much everything there is to do in here.
I feel a throbbing, and they're warm, like a sick heart. There are grooves here.
Letters? Can you read them?
No, they're just grooves, nothing more. Stay down.
Need that part.
Stay away from the Guardians, Princess. Even their detached limbs still have some life in them.
Well, this is starting to get a bit frustrating.
The mage brought down the Mogul's earring in order to break the back of the Chief Guardian, but her own was already beyond help. Even if we have to smash the entire burial chamber, I will triumph.
Determined. Alright.
The legacy of these hands held me prisoner my whole life. But today, I will finally free myself. Oh, Kasim, you'll regret what you've done to me.
Curious.
A large hand, nothing else. It was that way when we arrived. Who knows if we would have won otherwise? Can you hear me? I'm sorry. But one step... I'm sorry about your broken legs. It's very lonesome down here. But one step closer, and we'll break your neck as well.
Alrighty. Huh. Back to here.
You remind me of the palace guards I once knew. But unlike them, you were against me from the beginning and didn't stab me in the back later. Thanks, I suppose. If only I could pull it down somehow. It would take too long to get him down. We're running out of time.
Alright.
Bastard. Let the warrior mouth off as much as he likes. In the end, it was the mage who saved our necks. The remains of the colossal earring. That's what finally broke the creature's back.
Oh, there we go.
This was Haroon's dagger.
Missed that first go around. All right. There we are.
That's our way here, and our way back.
That doesn't look too safe.
Our rope. If only we had noticed the Guardians from the other side. Just listen to yourself. How pathetic you are. Haroon had to die. We all have to be prepared to die. That's the sacrifice we must make in order to rise above our miserable existence.
Alrighty. Back to the tomb entrance.
Stand aside.
Under no circumstances should you touch the door.
Fine, then you'll have to do it.
What do you think you're doing?
There is no hidden mechanism. The door is just filthy. Brush it off, and you'll find your lock.
Hmm?
Bit of common
Step
sense.
back. The 6 legs open the 6 locks. By all 12 gods!
This is going so well.
Relax. I know you just want to help, but I can manage.
We'll have to glue it. Who pairs such a complicated lock with such a fragile key?
No. Better not. That'll never work. I'm not touching that. It looks sticky and poisonous. Better not. I don't see any connection. Now the blade is sticky. There must be another solution. Here, glue the leg with this.
What would they do without me? Okay.
It's ready. Do you see the glowing inscription on it? Ancient Tula Media is a dead language spoken only by a very few, by even fewer, since the spiritual leaders of this city were executed together with their caliph. One must be educated to read this script. Educated, like a child from a noble family. Educated, like the last princess of Fazar. That's the reason we brought you. Now, tell me, what's the answer to the riddle on the chamber?
The gods be with me.
What? What do you read?
I can't tell you. It would change too much.
This is why we brought her.
I don't understand. Princess?
Wonder what it says.
Princess, where are you? By the 12, it's dark.
I'm over here.
Ah! Ow! Watch out for the beetle key when you leave. It's lying on the ground along with the door. If it breaks, we'll be locked in here.
What's that smell?
Alric, don't come in. There's gas in the air. Shine the torch carefully through the door, but stay outside. And no magic. Astral energy could trigger a trap. Be careful where you set foot, Princess.
Difficult without light.
If you know a way to make light without fire or magic, then tell me.
Maybe Ruby?
I can't use my head now. I don't much care for random guesswork. Ow! I cut my hand. The hook is now covered in my blood. The bandage is now soaked with blood.
Bloody bandage. Alright, Now, what can we do here? Oh, there we go.
The dry bandage will only spread the dirt around. No, I don't want the clean bandage to get dirty. It smells of plums. That should be enough.
Alright.
By the...
Is that it?
Yes. Yes, that's it. The Mask of Malakar. With that, we will win the battle against the demons once and for all.
Alrighty then.
I got you.
Guard the door. If the beetle key is damaged, we'll be locked in here.
Come on then, Yella. Kill me. My life isn't worth much anyway. Weakling. A magic staff. Huh? What's that? Blood? Smoke? The staff? What does that mean? I'll put the bloody bandage in the bowl. The stick has to burn first.
How?
Of course, there's no gas in the air here. Otherwise, the fire in his eyes would have blown up the Guardian's head a long time ago.
Okay.
Welcome,
What was that? Who are you?
A talking stick.
What are you doing in my head? Hello?
You must touch me if you want to hear me, Charizard.
Okay.
Are you a demon?
To be honest, Charizard, I have no idea. I can't remember. All at once, I was here, in the dark, chained fast, countless centuries ago.
You're lying.
Not at all. I've seen the rise and fall of every mote of dust in this chamber. It's only my own story that I don't know.
Why do I hear you in my head?
That comes from your blood, which you sacrificed to me.
I've made a pact with a demon?
Forgive me. I should have warned you beforehand.
Open that door. You can do that, can't you?
I'm afraid not. No.
Then what can you do?
I can light the braziers and extinguish them, and I can give orders to the Guardians.
Alright.
Awaken the Guardians and order them to tear down the gate.
But then you'll run away and leave me behind. Many millennia will pass before another princess stumbles into the cave.
You know who I am?
Yes, I heard your talk outside the burial chamber. What would you say to another pact? I'll help you get out of the burial chamber, and you'll take me with you. Princess and court magician, mistress and servant. Together we'll conquer the world.
Deal.
What? Really? Who would be stupid enough to free a frightened creature like me so carelessly?
I take what I can get.
You frighten me.
Alright.
Light the torches.
Let us do that together, Charizard. Turn your bright eyes upon the darkness and concentrate. As long as you're touching me, you can speak to me, but you can also cast my spell. Behold the glories of my master's final resting place. By my ancestors.
So we have an agreement?
Yes, we do.
Good.
Alrighty.
You're stuck.
I have been hanging here for a very long time, after all. You need to loosen the racket and pull me toward the sky with a strong jerk.
Oh. You remember the sky?
The sky. Freedom. The sparks and sounds of language. Some things one never forgets.
You're still stuck.
You need to loosen the racket.
Alright. Now how do I loosen him?
The Guardian's limbs have mercilessly crushed him. No, this is too heavy. I won't get his body free by hand. At one end, the magic staff, at the other, a heavy metal ball. Now what? Where does it go? Now what? That might work. If the ball wouldn't pull the staff into the abyss with it.
I need some way to block that off. Run it through the ring first. And now we drop it through the hole. And there we go.
There, I freed you. Now what?
Now, I finally have legs, and I'm no longer alone.
I meant, how do we get out of here?
We don't. Nobody can escape these walls.
But you said...
Oh, Shahrazad, this is the darkest hole, the likes of which the world has never known. Here, even nothingness means nothing at all. Not even the promise a piece of wood makes to one who is doomed. But let's be friends nonetheless. We could play the light, or awaken the guardian, or...
Even if you will not, I will abide by our agreement. I'll find a way out of here, and if you help me, I'll take you with me.
Shahrazad?
And stop calling me Butterfly. I'm not a butterfly, and we're not friends. From now on, you'll do what I say.
What if I won't?
Then I'll toss you into an even deeper hole, where absolutely no one will ever find you again.
As you command, mistress. You're too kind, mistress.
Okay, what do we have here?
First I ripped open my hand, then I woke a demon. From now on, I'm staying away from that ball.
Okay.
They're too big and heavy. My will alone is not enough to move them.
Okay, gotta find some way out of here.
The flames in his eyes are hot.
We have a brittle wall, a hole in the door.
No. Make light.
Direct my spell as a magical source of fire, and your wish shall be my command.
I don't see one.
That's because there aren't any here.
All I see are lurking shadows. For anything else, I need light. Make light.
Direct my spell as
I don't see one.
That's be-
Alright. Well, can't do anything at the moment.
It looks like something ate through it.
Yes, that was a major event. It was a pity I was asleep when it happened.
There was a crack of light here somewhere. I can no longer find the crack.
Let there be eternal darkness.
Eternal darkness. You can turn them on again any time.
Mistress, I know I'm no poet, but please, leave my flowery language alone.
There's a small crack in the wall somewhere. There's a small crack in the wall somewhere. I I can't get it open any farther with my hands.
Alright. Hey, whatever happened to that knife?
That'll never work.
Okay.
A beautiful stone. Is it from your palace?
Yes, it's from the palace, but it shouldn't really interest you.
Interesting.
I need something with a point to enlarge the opening.
What happened to that dagger?
I can't get it opening. It's so quiet. I can hear my own heart beating. For now.
Let there be light! A grand burial chamber just for you.
We'll see about that.
Alright. Need something with a sharp edge. I don't know what happened to the dagger.
He's buried beneath the Guardian. I might be able to free him with magic, but not with my bare hands. It's much too heavy for me to be able to move it.
No, don't make the effort. You've got me, after all, the most powerful mage these halls have ever seen.
You only know one spell.
But it's very versatile, my ignorant mistress. Move!
He's still holding the mask. And Harun's dagger. You're still alive?
Take the mask away from here.
Calm yourself. Gather your strength.
Mistress, don't you see he's as good as dead?
Have you no pity?
Do you?
Where should I take the mask?
To Draconia. To the prince.
To the prince? What prince? Calvet? Are you still there?
He lies bleeding on the ground. You pepper him with questions. You truly have no pity, do you?
I do, but pity would not have changed anything.
It would have made you more human.
Says a talking staff. He's beyond help.
Alright, well. Shut this light back off. Where's that spell? There it is. Alright, we've got a dagger now.
There's a small crack in the wall somewhere.
Ah.
If you want to wake him, then cast my spell on him.
Wake him.
What did you do, mistress? Give up. The wall is too thick. Then burn, firepole. It won't show us out. It's upside down.
It's light enough in here anyway. Wake him.
What did you do, mistress?
I don't need a fireball there. I don't need a fireball there. He's dead.
Give up. The wall is too... Give up. The wall is too thick. Ye can't reach it either. Haven't you tormented him enough?
It's only a monster, created to fight and kill blindly.
Yes. Poor Abu.
I don't know if this is accomplishing anything. It doesn't appear to be doing anything. What is that? I think that's the mask. Alright, let's go back to this.
Let there be light! A grand burial chamber just for you.
We'll see about that.
Good throw.
I can't reach it. It's one of the pieces of the key, but it's lying too far away. He's dead too. I hope Rahwan at least escaped. He's beyond help.
Alright.
I'm afraid the leg is just out of his reach.
I still can't reach it. It's lying right in front of the door. I mustn't lose sight of my goal. I'll save my strength for the war.
I'm not
That can't be cut.
quite sure what to do here.
The staff is just long enough,
I'll take that as a compliment.
but in its current form, it's totally useless as a scoop. I don't even know where I should start. Do you remember its power now?
Wait a moment. There was something. No, I'm afraid I've forgotten everything.
Let me try something.
Was the ritual really such a good idea? Was the ritual...
Forgive me, but raising the dead exceeds even my abilities. If you want to wake it, then cast me.
I'm missing something here.
Use my spell, mistress.
Now that's just uninspired.
Well, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Huh. That's the fun part of these things.
He's sitting right in front of the tomb wall. Wake him.
What should he do, mistress?
Don't know if that actually did anything or not.
That won't lead to anything. No, that's not it. Better not. The ball is heavy, but I managed. I don't much care for random guesswork. That's not a good sacrifice. Once was hard enough. That'll never work. That won't get me anywhere. Now that's just uninspired.
Huh.
A beautiful stone.
Yes, but it should...
Into it.
Yep, I think I am officially stuck. Not sure why it's gonna let me get it right.
It's already in the hole. It looks like something ate through it.
Well, I have no idea what to do here. Unless...
That's no longer necessary. Oh, damn. The fabric is too delicate. It burned away immediately.
What are you doing? I can't see a thing.
I'm wrapping the bandage around your horns.
Whatever for?
You'll find out eventually. Once was enough.
If you want to wake it, then cast my spell.
Alright, let's try that then.
Got it.
Do I have to tell you how humiliating that was?
No, I'm perfectly aware.
Alright. Let's try that with the leg.
It's sticky now.
The leg on here.
It's lying right in front of the door.
As sweet as a worm, isn't it?
It serves its purpose. It's lying right in front of the... It's too narrow to climb. Another hole. I'd rather not.
If you want to wake it, then cast my spell. The arm lacks the support to strike hard enough.
That won't lead to anything.
It's holding on tight. Now what?
That won't lead to anything. Once was enough.
A sweet little worm, isn't it?
It serves its purpose.
Which is what exactly? What do we got here?
Ye can't reach it either. A sweet little worm.
It serves its purpose. It's too narrow. That won't get me anywhere. Do you remember its power now?
Wait a moment.
No. No, that's not it. Until I know exactly what the mask does.
Well, I honestly don't know. I've said this a lot, but I really don't have any clue what to do here.
I'll save my strength for the war. That can't be cut.
Not looking to cut.
I'll save my strength. I don't even know where I don't much.
Well, folks, I honestly am stumped. I have no idea what to do here.
With one leg, it might get there, but it's just a simple arm, my dear. Do you really want to crush it?
No. I don't even know where I should start.
Ye can't reach it either. A sweet little worm, isn't it?
It serves it. If I remove it, the lock will close, and my arm will be chopped off, like a thief's. Now that's just done. I don't even know what... That's no longer necessary. I mustn't lose sight of my... I'll have to use... I don't even know where I should...
Wait a minute.
That's no longer...
I hate to admit it, folks, but I have no clue what to do here. So I think this is going to be one of those ones where I'm going to have to stop this game for now and come back and try some new stuff once I'm a little bit fresher on that. Go ahead and save this. That's certainly an interesting game. Making me think. Not sure I like that. Let's see. I'm back. Hi. Let's see here. What can I do to kill a little bit more time? Let's see what we got going on here. Don't really have a whole lot else I can do. I suppose I could pop Minecraft back up and finish off that set of pics. So let's do that. Do 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 do. Nope. There we are. Let's see here. Okay, you're not going to see anything till the game itself actually starts. So, give me a second. La 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 la. Sorry, couldn't resist. Can't look at myself without making faces. It's Alright, now. Alright, and there's Minecraft. Alright. So let's get back into this. Here we are. Now, if you remember, right? This is where we left off a little over an hour ago. We're in the hallway, looking at all my my handiwork, including that hole that led off to somewhere I couldn't finish going. Alrighty, give me just a second here. We'll adjust this. I've got to get some more family-friendly games on this. Let's see. In the meantime, alright, go in there. I'll just do a little digging until I finish off my set of pics. Once I'm done here, hate to do it, but since I am absolutely stuck, I'll find some tips, see if I can figure out how to get past that one spot in Memoria. Now once I've done that, then tomorrow I will be back to play some more of that, because that is actually a really fun game. Unless, you know, you're bored easily, in which case those types of games probably, well, they probably bore you to tears. But I like them. It's really kind of ironic, because I do get bored easily. Maybe it's just because I grew up playing games like that. Who knows? But go here. And something tells me I am nowhere near even the halfway point in that game. Can't wait to see what the rest of the content is. Let's see. La 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 la. Da da. Well, there are times I wish Minecraft was more exciting, and I guess really it would be if I was doing multiplayer, but unfortunately I did not get the multiplayer aspect of this. I can't get it to work, actually. I don't know why. Every time I try to connect, it just keeps searching and it can never find a connection. But in any case, go ahead and do this. We're just mining, digging through the rocks, getting some cobblestone. You know what, actually, I kind of want to go back to that bridge and lay down that that track. I know that wouldn't be a whole lot more exciting than digging, but it would be a bit productive. Plus, you know, you guys could get a chance to actually see what that bridge looks like. I gotta warn you, it's quite a trek back to the bridge from where the house is. Well, once I put that in my mind, might as well. Hopefully I've got enough supplies. Should be okay. I'll come back to this a little later. We're off and running. All sorts of little side shoots. I've been busy. I got one coming up here soon that actually heads off into a side area where I can probably get a whole bunch of obsidian if I want to. I don't have a lot of durability left on my diamond axe, but there it is. But someday. Now, I'm just going to concentrate on getting back there. Like I said, we're going to lay down those tracks on the bridge. The grape juice. And here we go, into the line. Whoa! Ooh, almost walked off the edge there. That would have been bad. Alrighty. Go ahead and set some stuff up here. I'm actually going to set it to go ahead and forge the materials that I got on hand. So that'll get done while I'm out laying down those tracks. Alright, once we got a block. Other than lava, I believe this is the longest burning fuel. Block of coal will last a very long time. Okay, let's see. What was I looking for? Right. There we go. Put that back there. Don't believe I need any of this. Go ahead and do that. That's going to take a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Close the door on my way out. And here we are outside. As you can see, the desert runs right into those sparse grasslands. Set myself up a little farm here. Got some pumpkins growing there, and this is all wheat right here. I got some melon seeds too. I'll probably eventually plant those. But this little rock or cobblestone path actually is the way back. Now this does go kind of a roundabout way to it, so it's not exactly a shortcut to it, but it is the easiest way, I think, to get back there. And of course there's breaks. There's no need to put the cobblestone here or here because it's pretty obvious this is part of the path. Now, if I could figure out a way to do a path just straight across the desert to the location that the bridge connects, I will. But for now, I really can't quite figure that part out. And this goes this way. That's just more of the mainland over there. So we'll do that. And we got another break there. That sounds like a bat. What would a bat be doing outside? Man, if I could lay tracks from this all the way back, that'd be awesome. I probably could put bends in the track like here and there. I don't know. Maybe if I got any left over after doing the bridge. As you can see, this is a pretty long distance to go here. Stop, left turn, there we go. I made this path purposely so I wouldn't get lost on my way there or my way back. There it is. Yeah, there's got to be a more direct way to do this. But, yeah. See, without a track laid down, it takes quite a while to get there and back. Even once it's on the bridge, that's going to take a while. Let's see here. Now, I do promise, rest of the week, unless something else comes up, I will be streaming at the scheduled time, which will be 10 a.m. Central, which is 11 on the East Coast, and I believe 8 a.m. on the West Coast, like California and that. And if you're somewhere else, like Hawaii, I believe is 3 hours behind, so it'd be like 7 a.m. there. Rest of the world, I'm really not sure. I'm not sure if anybody international will be watching this. But, oh, there we go. We can see the bridge in the distance. We're almost there. But, yeah. I'm actually going to show you the process for laying down a powered track. Here are my steps. I didn't make the gentle sloped steps for some reason. I just didn't really feel like it. But, I'm going to do here. Make sure this is one step away. We don't want to have the track run right off the edge because the car will go sailing off. And you don't want to put the stop block right on the edge like that. I suppose I could since I got these extra spaces, but you know, this is 3 wide, actually 5 with the fencing, but I'm going to go ahead, 1 block in, lay down a stop block. Then we'll go ahead, because I won't need that again anytime soon. Unpowered rail, and that'll be there. That way the cart will stop when it gets there. Then we go ahead and dig a hole in here now. Be extra careful doing this, because see, that little path down there is how I built the bridge. I did just a single wide block all the way across the ocean and built the bridge, you know, across layer by layer. It took a long time. But what we do is after we've dug the hole, go ahead and lay in our redstone block. That'll provide the power. Then we go ahead and put our powered rail down. You see how it lit up? Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this triple. This will pump me right up to max speed by the time it gets off that third powered block. It'll be up at the top speed the cart can travel at. And I'll do it again on the other end as long as I have enough material. There we go. That way I just step off that spot, hit this, and go top speed by the time I got up the end of that third one. And now we don't need to dig any holes. We just switch back over to the regular rail. And as I said before, you do 37 spaces with normal rail, and then you put a powered one in. So we do, well, first off, before I get going on that, you can see this little bridge. This leads down this little offshoot. Not sure why I did that. There's nothing on that island, but I just got into the habit of whenever I saw another island nearby, I built a set of steps and a bridge down to it. That's down at ground level though, because, you know, just how I felt like doing it. But anyways, we do 37 blocks, so we got 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab another set of rails. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, why did I do that? Back up, that was 40. 39. That's 38 right there, okay. I don't know why I counted up to 40. I went a little too far there. But in any case, take up another one, put another redstone block, another powered rail, back to the regular rails, and you just repeat till you get all the way down there. Go. You see we got another island there. Not sure if I got a bridge leading out to that one way out there though. I'll worry about that another time. Ooh, I just realized I never took the cart. Wow, oops. Oh well, it just means I'm going to have to make another one once I get to the other location. I'll go ahead and stock this up here. If anybody was wondering, the reason the materials change, so it's starting to run out actually. I mined out like a lot, but I was also, you know, chunks of it where I was missing stuff. Didn't have quite enough material to go around. Okay, so this is 27, so that's easy enough. But yeah, so I just kind of made do with whatever building material I could find. You know, we got cobblestone, we got regular stone, brick, hardened clay, and right now we're on sandstone. That was weird. Okay. That was 27, so I need 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. And we'll dig that out. Powered rail, powered rail. Alright. Do that. Ooh. We got something up ahead there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Apparently I was trying to do this earlier and didn't know what I was doing. Grab that back. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Anyways, see, this is one of the other islands I've been to. There actually weren't any trees on it. I planted all those. And see, that goes on down there. There's another mine underneath that glass roof. But anyways, lost count. Okay, let's see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, then we lay down another powered one. Yeah, apparently I didn't know how to space these out before. I did way too many of those. Yep. Anyways, as you can see here, we got a set of steps leading down to this island, glass roof. I always put these glass roofs on here because it lets in sunlight, and that way I need a lot less torches. But then we got this little path here. I really need to put some railing on that. Over to this big island. And we got another path over here that leads off of that back to the main one, up another set of steps, right back onto the bridge. And I did that for every island I came across on my way from my spawn point up to the mainland. And in any case, this is 17, so I don't even have to count this. I can just go until it runs out. Oop, skipped a spot. Alright, that was 17. 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we do another rail. I'm actually starting to think I don't have enough material to make this last. Whoops, I didn't need to do that. Give me that back. Thank you. There we go. I may not have enough railing to go that whole distance. Wow. That'll be a bit of a surprise if it doesn't make it. We got 44, so we gotta count this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should just barely be able to see this other powered rail here. There it is. Hopefully that's the right amount. If not, the cart's going to grind to a stop before it gets to the next powered rail. This is just 7, that's easy enough. Missed a spot. Okay. Now just to double check. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Today's Minecraft was brought to you by the number 37 and the letter R, just because we need a letter. But anyways, R is for redstone. Alright, and this is 34, which would mean I just need to do 3 after this. Oops, I'm skipping spots. Huh. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Just need 3. 1, 2, and 3. Set up our next powered rail. And this one we have to count, unfortunately. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Then we put in another powered patch. I'm definitely going to run out of material on this one. We got 24 in there now, so again, we don't have to count this time. Oops. Missed a spot. Okay, that was 24 of them. And our last batch of railing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Stop. Alright. Now, of course, there's nothing stopping me from just laying down the powered railing the whole length of the way, but there's no need for that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. As you can see, we are now out in the middle of the ocean. No land anywhere in sight. This is kind of what I went through when I was building it. Except I kept falling into the water because I didn't know what I was doing. I wish I would stop doing that. Ah, darn it. Oh! Well, geez, I didn't know about that. Well, it's not like I have a shortage of redstone, but still. No need to do that. I don't have a whole lot left here, folks. So this is gonna about do it for this stream once these are laid. that's all I can do for now. I gotta find a way to go back, mine some iron. Actually get back to that other spot. But in any case, that's the gist of it for now. I'm going to go ahead and stop, leave myself out here in the ocean. But, oh, sorry about that, I had to stretch. But thank you very much for watching this stream. And thanks for helping out St. Jude's here. If you want to make any donations, there's a little link down below. There's a little banner you can click on that'll take you straight to their page. And really appreciate you watching this. You're helping out them. I actually get nothing out of this but the pleasure of helping them and the fun of playing a game. So you're not giving me any money, you're giving it all to them. And they are a great cause. They help out children in need, critically injured and critically ill children, cancer research, child leukemia, all that stuff. They work on it. So again, thank you for helping out. By watching, you're helping me and them. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning around 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Eastern. And we'll continue on with this. Might do a little more Memoria. Might do the rest of this bridge here. Who knows? But I will see you guys then. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye now.